Pavel Durov. The name alone evokes images of digital fortress, of a tech visionary fighting for online freedom. He's the man behind Telegram, the encrypted messaging app used by millions seeking privacy in an increasingly surveilled world. But now, this champion of digital liberty finds himself behind bars, arrested in France on shocking charges. The news has sent shockwaves through the tech world and beyond, raising questions about the future of online privacy and the delicate balance between security and freedom in the digital age. Durov, often dubbed the Mark Zuckerberg of Russia, has always walked a fine line between tech genius and rebellious iconoclast. His story is one of soaring success and bitter conflict, a testament to the power and peril of challenging the status quo in the digital age. From his early days building vKontakte, Russia's answer to Facebook, to his exile and the creation of Telegram, Durov has consistently championed user privacy and freedom of expression, often putting him at odds with governments and powerful tech giants. His arrest marks a dramatic escalation in this ongoing battle. A stark reminder that even the mightiest tech titans are not immune to the reach of the law. The charges against him, if proven true, could have far-reaching consequences not just for Durov and Telegram, but for the future of online privacy and the very nature of our digital lives. The world watches and waits, holding its breath as this digital drama unfolds. Will Durov emerge from this ordeal unscathed? His vision for a private and secure internet intact? Or will his arrest mark a turning point, a chilling sign that the walls are closing in on online freedom? Only time will tell. The charges against Durov are as serious as they are wide-ranging, painting a picture of Telegram as a hotbed of criminal activity operating under the guise of privacy. French authorities accuse him of complicity in managing an online platform that facilitated illegal transactions, alleging that Telegram has become a haven for drug traffickers, arms dealers, and even terrorists, all seeking to exploit its encrypted channels to operate beyond the reach of the law. Adding fuel to the fire are accusations of Telegram's involvement in the spread of child sexual abuse material. These horrific allegations, if substantiated, strike at the heart of Telegram's carefully cultivated image as a platform for free speech and privacy, raising deeply unsettling questions about the company's responsibility to protect its users and prevent its platform from being used for such heinous crimes.
Durov, for his part, remains defiant. His legal team vehemently denies the charges, claiming they are politically motivated and part of a broader crackdown on online freedom. They argue that Telegram is simply a platform, a neutral conduit for communication, and that holding the company responsible for the actions of its users sets a dangerous precedent, one that could stifle innovation and erode digital liberties across the globe.
The legal battle ahead promises to be long and arduous, a high-stakes showdown between a tech titan who believes he's fighting for the future of the internet and governments grappling with the challenges of policing a digital world that often seems to exist beyond their grasp. At the heart of this case lies the question that has plagued Telegram since its inception. Is it truly a bastion of privacy, a digital sanctuary for those seeking to communicate freely and securely? Or is it, as its critics allege, a haven for criminals and terrorists, a digital Wild West where lawlessness reigns supreme? Telegram's meteoric rise to prominence can be attributed in part to its unwavering commitment to privacy. Its end-to-end encryption, secret chats that self-destruct, and promise of no user data collection have made it a favorite among activists, journalists, and dissidents operating in repressive regimes. But these same features have also attracted those seeking to operate in the shadows, individuals and organizations with something to hide.
Law enforcement agencies around the world have long voiced concerns about Telegram's use by criminal elements. They argue that the platform's impenetrable encryption makes it nearly impossible to track down criminals or prevent attacks, essentially providing a safe space for them to plot and carry out their nefarious activities. Telegram counters by pointing to its efforts to remove illegal content and cooperate with law enforcement when presented with valid requests. They argue that they are committed to striking a balance between protecting user privacy and preventing harm, but that this balance should not come at the expense of fundamental freedoms.
Durov's arrest has reignited a debate that has raged for years in the digital age. How do we reconcile the need for privacy with the imperative of security? Can we truly have one without sacrificing the other? It's a question with no easy answers, a complex equation with far-reaching implications for the future of our increasingly interconnected world. On one hand, the right to privacy is fundamental, a cornerstone of a free and open society. In the digital age, where our every move can be tracked, traced and analysed, protecting our online privacy has never been more important. It's about safeguarding our freedom of expression, our right to communicate freely without fear of censorship or reprisal.
On the other hand, the need for security is equally paramount. We live in a world where terrorism, organized crime, and other threats are real and ever-present. Law enforcement agencies need the tools and resources to do their jobs effectively, to protect citizens, and prevent harm. The challenge lies in finding a way to balance these competing interests, to create a digital world where privacy is respected, but not at the expense of security. It's a delicate dance, one that requires collaboration and compromise from all stakeholders, from governments and tech companies to individual users.
Telegram has always been a beacon of defiance against surveillance and censorship. Since its inception, it has stood firm on its principles of privacy and freedom of speech. But these principles have often put it at odds with governments and regulatory bodies around the world.
The tech industry is watching this case closely. If Telegram is forced to comply with these demands, it could set a precedent that affects other tech companies. The balance between user privacy and regulatory compliance is a delicate one, and this case could tip the scales.
Indeed, the ramifications of this legal battle extend far beyond Telegram. It raises critical questions about the future of encryption, user privacy, and the role of technology in our lives.
As a French citizen, I'm concerned about the implications of this case. Telegram has been a crucial tool for many of us who value our privacy. If it succumbs to pressure, what does that mean for our freedoms?
The outcome of this case could determine whether Telegram remains a sanctuary for privacy or becomes another platform under scrutiny. The stakes are high, and the world is watching.
As a Telegram user, I often wonder if true privacy is even possible online. With so many eyes watching, can any platform really guarantee our data is safe?
It's a question that resonates with many in our digital age. The pursuit of online privacy is fraught with challenges, but it's a battle that continues to shape the landscape of the internet. The quest for privacy is far from over, and each step forward brings new questions and complexities.